We're back with another MemCard Pro 2 tutorial, this time covering PS1 save transfers. Now, if you've had a previous MemCard Pro, this is actually very simple, but even if you haven't, we could go from scratch showing you how to get split memory cards for your MemCard Pro 2 for all PS1 gaming on an X-Station or Terra Onion mode. And of course, if you have a modded BIOS file, you can also use it for disc-based games, but that's a little outside the scope of what I'm covering specifically, because I don't know how to do a modded BIOS for the PS1, so... Anyway. This is going to require you having set up the MemCard Pro 2 with firmware initially, so that way you can continue along with this one. So if you need help with that, you can check out my PS2 version of the MemCard Pro 2 saves video and get initial setup and firmware updates out of the way before continuing along with this video. So let's dive in. The first method we're going to cover today is transferring all of our old MemCard Pro saves onto the MemCard Pro 2, so essentially just a one-to-one upgrade. So this one's actually pretty straightforward. Just pop out the SD card on your MemCard Pro and hook it up to your PC. Once on the PC, go ahead and get that SD card opened up, and inside you'll find a memory cards folder, so we can just copy this over to our desktop. Now we're going to go ahead and get our MemCard Pro 2 hooked up to the PC, and this can be either in direct mode through the USB port or just by taking out the SD card. Your choice on how you want to do this. The SD card directly will be faster. But once you have your MemCard Pro 2 SD card accessed, go ahead and open up the PS1 folder. And then open up the memory cards folder you copied to your desktop just a bit ago from the original MemCard Pro. And now just copy everything into the MemCard Pro 2's PS1 folder. And I'm going to go ahead and overwrite that memory card 1 because I don't have anything on this. And there we go. It is now all copied over and we are ready to test it out. So again, just a quick reminder, if you want to do any of the per game stuff, you are going to need an ODE like the X-Station or the Terra Onion mode. Otherwise, you're only going to be able to use single memory card things. But anyway, on to the test. For this test, we're going to try loading up Ace Combat 2 because I have this in its own separate memory card and have quite a bit of completion in this game. So here we go. Let's give it a shot. Do a fast load here. And the MemCard Pro 2 has changed over to Ace Combat 2. Alright, now for the moment of truth, we're going to load up the game. And there is my fully completed hard mode playthrough. Perfect. And there we go, my fully completed Ace Combat 2 save, all set, ready to go on the MemCard Pro 2. Now, if you didn't already have a MemCard Pro to copy saves over from, I'll show you now how to copy your saves over from an original PlayStation memory card over to the MemCard Pro 2, and how to get them backed up into individual save cards. So, go ahead and get your MemCard Pro 2 inserted into the PS1, and it should create a default memory card 1, if you haven't already done so through the web UI or something. And then just go ahead and get the PS1 memory card you want to back up, insert it into slot 2, and get boot into the PS1 BIOS. So if you have an X-Station, just open up the lid and turn it on, and it'll take you right to the BIOS screen. Once on the BIOS screen, enter the memory card page. Now you'll see all your saves pop up over on the right-hand side of the screen, so we're just going to go ahead and tell it to copy all. And when it says, "Are you sure?" just hit yes, and then just wait for it to do its thing. And once that copying is finished, you can go ahead and replace the PS1 memory card with any amount of memory cards you need to transfer over. And you just press the next page button on the MemCard Pro 2 to give it a fresh memory card to transfer onto. So there we go. So now we're on channel 2 and we can copy more saves over to it. I only have the one PS1 memory card available right now, so unfortunately that's where I'm going to have to leave it for my personal demo. But just keep creating new cards and inserting your PS1 memory cards and copying them over as you just saw until you have everything backed up onto the MemCard Pro 2. But once you have all the saves copied over, go ahead and get your MemCard Pro 2's SD card accessible from your PC again, whether through direct mode or just taking the SD card out. I'm just going to take the SD card out. So now on our PC, we are going to download the MemCard Pro split tool from BodGit. So link to this GitHub page will be in the description below, but we're going to go ahead and download the one for Windows, as that's what I'm demoing it on today. And with that downloaded, now I'm just going to go ahead and get that extracted. And inside, you'll see 3 files. And we're going to create a new export folder for our split saves to go. So I'm just going to make a new folder in here and name it PS1. Perfect. So now we're going to open up a command prompt. So you can just type in the search bar here, CMD or something, and open up command prompt. And we want to navigate to the directory that the MemCardPro.exe is located. So right click on the MemCardPro.exe properties, and that gives us the location right there. So we're just going to copy that. Now in command prompt, type cd and then paste in the directory that you just copied. And we can close that properties window here. So now to split our memory cards, we're going to type in MemCard Pro space split space. Now we need the directory of this PS1 folder, and since it's already in our MemCard Pro working directory, we could just type in PS1. Now do another space. Now go ahead and open up your MemCard Pro 2's SD card, and inside the PS1 folder, memory card 1, copy over all of the saves that you have backed up in the different memory cards into that working directory. And now you could either type in the individual file names, or if you have your command prompt set up to accept drag and drop, you could do it like so. And then just press enter. And if everything worked as it should, when you open up that PS1 folder, all of your save files should now be split into individual directories. So now we'll just go ahead and move these over to the MemCard Pro 2's PS1 folder. So here we go. Done. Now let's go ahead and give it a quick test. Alright, so I'm going to test this with Metal Gear Solid for this example. So just going to tell it to load up. And the MemCard Pro 2 has switched over to Metal Gear Solid here. And there are all of my Metal Gear Solid saves. So everything is working exactly as intended. And there we go, my in-progress Metal Gear Solid save just after beating Psycho Mantis. Alright, so there you have it, MemCard Pro 2, all set up with your PS1 saves, split into separate memory cards, and ready to go on a Terra Onion mode or X Station. So, as always, thank you so much for watching today's tutorial. I hope it helps you get your PS1 saves transferred over successfully, and you get to enjoy all of your games on your new MemCard Pro 2, so you don't have to worry about running out of save space on PS1. But here at the end, usual favors. Thumbs up, thumbs down, depending on how much you like this video. And then sub button, notification bell, if you'd like to see more content. And I'd love to have you along for the ride. But if you'd like to further help support the channel, keep it going, be sure to check out that join button here on YouTube or the Patreon link in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Every little bit helps, and we're super grateful to all of our current champs. Thank you so much again for always believing in what we do here and helping us keep it going. You're amazing. Couldn't do it without you. But until next time, my wonderful internet peeps, you all stay awesome, keep on gaming, and we'll see you back next video.